Okay, so for my final level design project, we have my Skyrim dungeon. So the player will start out in this mine shafty area as part of the narrative, and then they'll come across this huge ancient Nordic room to begin with. Kind of gives that wow factor, which is nice. But hopefully it'll also keep them exploring too. And if you look up there, in that corner with that door up there, that's where the player's going to exit out of when they finish the dungeon. But that comes later. For now, they'll run through this hallway, and there will be a couple of rooms on each side, alternating. Just little rooms here. Probably where people used to stay. I'll add a bunch of props in there, maybe some beds or a dresser or something. And then there's the third one, and here's the fourth room. And they'll fight a couple of ghosts along the way, of course. This room is where the first major battle will take place. The player will have to fight a whole bunch of ghosts in here, and maybe a different special enemy. But that'll be refined through some play testing. We'll see how that goes. But that big open space will be nice. And if they can clear that out, they'll go up these stairs here that loop around into this smaller room, which is going to be the armory. So there'll be a bunch of weapons here, probably some good loot for those warrior builds. Maybe even thieves too, who knows. That's where the first small amount of loot will come from. And then they'll enter the dining hall with that little fireplace there. And there'll be a big table as a prop. There's a little closet over here. Maybe that'll be locked, containing some loot. It could be a small battle in there. There's enough room for it. But after the dining hall comes the boss room. This will be full of a bunch of different props. Maybe some magical oddities and such, because this is where the necromancer would have been staying, as he would have raised the ghosts of the dead who once lived here. And once the player can clear that out, they'll find this secret passage, one of those sliding door passageways, so they'll have to pull a lever or something, and that'll open up. And they'll go through this tunnel series, full of rubble, and then once they go through the tunnel, they'll hit this tiny little room. You could put a couple of chests in here, maybe one. There's definitely enough space for that. But this is where it connects back to the beginning, so the player won't have to run all the way back from the end of the level back to the beginning. Saves them some time, which is nice. But that's really about it for now.